So, to my superstar panel, Lauren Lunn Farrow and David Curtin, leader of the Heritage Party. Now, David, I know your position, and the Heritage Party is absolutely clear on this. And I would say Reform's position after that madness is as clear as mud.
Yeah, well, Nigel Farage very surprisingly answered the question with a complete word salad. You really didn't know what he stood for at all after that press conference. And hiring this woman, Vanessa Frake, is something which, boggles the mind. I would never, ever hire someone like that to be a spokesman or an advisor to me in the Heritage Party. We're very, very clear what needs to happen. We would remove the concept of gender from law entirely, whether it's gender transitioning in the Equality Act, the Gender Recognition Act 2004, we would scrap that, repeal that, and remove it completely, because I don't actually recognize the concept of gender, which is different to biological sex. Someone who's a man can say they're a woman, but they're still a man. They can have operations done on their body, they can mutilate themselves, but that doesn't make them a woman. It means they're a mentally ill man who's mutilated themselves. And when it comes to society, we have these areas, prisons, hospitals, schools, and sports, where we need to protect men and women, of course, women mostly, from men getting into women's spaces and potentially assaulting them, doing other things, acting in perverted ways. This is just basic common sense that everyone had 30 or 40 years ago, before the trans hysteria hit and has grown and grown over the last 10 years. But now, with the Supreme Court ruling, we even have the Supreme Court that says women's spaces are for women only, not for men, not for trans people. We shouldn't need a Supreme Court ruling to tell us what is basically obvious from science and nature. But it seems that Reform have become as loony left as the Labour and the Green Party on this issue. And people are seeing through them.
It's absolutely mad.